Couple hours or so. Such a long day, man. I gotta get some coffee in my system. It's just boring, you know? Nothing ever happened. No. I gotta go.
Hey, everything okay?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Welcome to Strike Force. You are an elite battle squad assembled to defend Earth. This is who we're up against. The alien warlord Ultimus and his Kree soldiers who have joined forces with Hydra and AIM. Now, I know some of you aren't used to fighting side by side with each other, but the world needs you to put aside your feuds and stand together. Any questions?
I am Groot.
Any other questions? All right, it's go time. Now get out there and save the world.
You need help with your Marvel Strike Force game? Then come down to the School of the Game Father. Valley Flying did, and he learned that you can't beat the Game Father. Valley Flying. That's right, I'm the 3-time Super Sunday Red Stib Blitz Orb champion. After I uppercutted Valley Flying in his vagina for the third time, he went home and cried to his little mommy, and now I need a new challenger. Bring it, little boy. All one with the fucking dope. I be ballin' like a
Gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
Alright gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
Alright, we're gonna do this song here because it's got in my head right now. It's the newer one.
Won't quit no matter the strife. Just another day in the Strike Force life. Every other day hit like deja vu. New meta drops, gotta chase that too. Power creeps wild, what else is new? MSF life, yeah, we pushing through. Can't quit, won't quit no matter the strife.
Watched Marvel Zombies yesterday. Holy shit, that's good.
Quit, won't quit no matter the strife. Just another day in the Strike Force life. Every other day hit like deja vu. New meta drops, gotta chase that too. Power creeps wild, what else is new? MSF life, yeah, we pushing through. New tune drop, wallet on fire, need that overpower.
Hello there, how y'all doing? Welcome in. We're on Sunday. We've got to do a bunch of stuff today. Also, I want to go in here. We got to do this. There's some wonky stuff going on right now. I got to make a video about all the extra stores and shit showing up. Let's see, we need to farm him. Did they fix this? No. I have never seen him in here. That's not the right one. Did they fix it already? Chapter supplies? There it is. Well, did they fix it? Yeah, I gotta get that too. Is that on the website? Let's buy that right now. Thank you, Zodi. Through. Because it has power cores in it also, right? Yeah, right here.
Test service live, no overpower, just static. 8 streamers dropped in, 1 dorky dropped out. Twitch chat, place your bets, let the salt.
All right, thank you. I'll look at that also.
Source king with a diamond stat. Twitch cosplays, he nods like a bot. Remove the chat and he's losing the plot. Spreadsheet close, he's reaching for fate, but Twitch made the win, he just pressed wait. Just zooming, no time to think. Quick click ninja, gone in a blink. Full clear done while you still low. Move so fast, he breaking the code.
All right, we got that. I actually had I had some in there.
They should deepen that theory mode. Stacking teams like secret code. Talk too long, timer gone.
Something else. I went to the wrong. Age of Annihilus? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Steven.
Now he's cracking cursed on Scopely's flow. Mobo's whining mid-turn lag. Takes his L's and starts to nag. Tweeting bugs while the squad gets rolled. Foreign profit with a heart gone cold. Talks real big, but the plays don't stick. Click and blame before click and click. Vendables high, missing all cues. Drafting with Cheetos and yesterday's news.
It's this right here.
This plays all wrong. Blames the lag while he hits that bong. Ain't no cracking, just spaced out vibes. Forgot his turn, but still got likes. Mobo's whining mid to wine. Dorky's broke wheel took his pride. No test server, just Twitch outside. Hot sauce burn, no gear to flex. Sipping on cope and Twitch chats X. Spin that pen.
There was something else somebody said. It was for Scarlet Witch. There's a place where orbs. Well, first of all, let's collect this. Yeah, I did. I got it already. Yeah, it's a great offer. There it is right there. Wait a minute, where did this come from? There it is right there. There was something else in here. Available in milestones? Battle World? Came from Battle World 2.0? Oh. Thank you. I get it. Yeah. I need to hurt those guys in my roster too. Someone said there's a way of getting Scarlet Witch shards. While shop credits, in theory, should be not nearly as valuable as the chapter store, but depending on where you are in the game may not be true. It's been more than 6 months since I've started a new account.
Bubbles of joy arise. Know ye, my friends, Eden and Wendy. Eden laugh, Wendy's nut strikes the back of your mouth.
What you're talking about here?
I was stricken with the malady.
Am I missing something? Lick my nuts.
Do we enjoy the pudding of joy? We do. Putting these nuts in your mouth. For humor is salvation. Let mirth endure forever.
All right, let's do Crucible first. I kind of did okay in yesterday's Crucible. Like, I kind of slopped my way through it. Okay. Okay, I haven't seen that. I have to play these manually? I'm super confused. Do I need to refresh this because I've been stupid? What Norb am I trying to do? I guess, which Norb? Zombie Orb or Vampire Orb? Yeah. Well, I'm going to do all of them just to catch up. How does that sound? Yeah, I have the zombie orb. All right. All right, so I need the zombie orbs. Yeah, I need zombie Scarlet Witch. I don't care about... Ooh, I don't know if that's a good idea, but maybe. Maybe. It's unclear to me if flushing my Blitz Orbs is worth it or not. I personally didn't do it, but if you do it, I get it. And then we don't know if this... Steven, have you confirmed that this is working? Player gift, web playable. Right? It's working. Yeah, 30 million gold should have got you like 90 million, 30 million shop credits should have got you 90 million gold. Is that about right? Maybe 100 million? I'm not sure if that's worth doing or not. Like, it's not clear to me. 111 million gold, yeah. So Blitz Orbs are going away. And you can convert 1 million shop credits into Blitz Orbs, and that'll net you 3 million, more than 3 million, right? All right, the easy way to do it, Kind Watermelon, is to go into the orb itself and hit find. This is go into zombie orb. Here, I'm going to screenshot this. Then hit get and then hit open. Hit find, and then scroll all the way over, and then the 3 nodes will show up. Clear as mud? Or is there a better way? I think that way is easier than the other way we were talking about. I've never got it to work the second time. It always says error, but I didn't check the amount in my inventory. So I don't know. All right, let's do Crucible because I've got an hour. And then we'll fuck around with this in a minute. All right. Cataclysm. We got... Is this the same... Oh, no, this is a little different. Well, Vigilante's working 4? Or 5, rather? Vigilante's working 5? You can do Immortals in 4. Illuminati. It crashes for me, Groundskeep. All right, how am I going to beat 6? What beats this really easy? Does Cabal beat 2? How am I going to beat 6 and then I can start? I don't know how to beat 6 other than double sack Immortals. I'm gonna do this now. I'm not planning this. I'm not shooting videos. I'm just gonna go. Really? Player gift? Lift not redeemed. Let's see. Refresh. Copy. That was easy, right? That was the big no-brainer of this. Like, I was like, oh yeah, that's Vigilante right there. Let's do this room here, because I've got a plan for this one. This one we're going to do Undying Odin. All right, Sack Room and then Liberty Dorm Mysterio should be the Sack or Immortals. I guess I don't know. Oh, thank you, Herb. Thank you. Thank you so much, Herb. Thank you, Burnsy. Yeah, maybe. Undying, see, I don't know who else would I put in here with Undying. I'm not sure, but yeah, I do think Undying, I think Odin is unnecessary here. I mean, we're going to get hit with, yeah, maybe it was. I don't know. The no mod, God, okay. There you go. There you go. It was in my brain already. When you did that, I was like, oh shit, you should be a mod. So you're saying lib ooh, I don't know. If you could Professor X, you can Odin do if I can oh, I did Odin already. If you say shit. I did already, already. Liberty, Mysterio, Dormant, Sack, and then you, what, Immortals? The only issue I have with doing that is then, what do I do here? Well, they're not running. All right, but that's a double sack if I do that, right? Double sack if I do. Oh, does Night Stalkers take this out, or does this get wrecked by them? Can I do Night Stalkers here? Night Stalkers. I could replace somebody. I gotta put Blade next to Man Thing for it to work. So what happens is Vulture comes in and then puts a slow on Blade, and then Blade flips it into a speed up and then wrecks nerds. It's a punch down, but I remember that I remember that Blade needs to be next to Man Thing for it to work. Yeah, then he gets speed up, right? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't work unless you put Blade next to Man Thing. Yeah, it just so what happens is Vulture has to hit Blade and Blade will get slow and then he flips it into speed up and then he goes before everybody else and then he deletes Green Goblin Castle. It just won't work unless you put Blade next to Man Thing. All right. All right, what teams do I have left? I've got Cabal, Full Illuminati, Orcus, Liberty, Mephisto, Immortals, and then I also have like Blastar, Kahori, Quasar. I got I've also got fucking Ares and Old Man Logan. I could also throw Captain Britain on this here. Captain Britain to shut down. I can do like Captain Britain, Blastar, Ares, Kahori. Yeah, and Captain Britain too, right? All right, well then just a full blaster comp. I tried Illuminati in this yesterday and it did not work. In one. Thank you. Good suggestion. I'm gonna double sack this. I don't have APOC. Unfortunately. I do not. I've got new Emma, but not old Emma. All right. Wow, this didn't go very far at all. So I have to send another sack in there that's going to pull the... I have to send a big sack in there. That's what she said. Yeah, that didn't work well. I don't even know if this is going to be enough. All right. Not big enough sack. That's what she said. Here we go. All right. Who do I want to stun? Professor X or Apocalypse? Or Invisible Woman and take out... Yeah, let's do this. Okay. I think I'm gonna do Mephisto Illuminati. Do I have a pre-taunt? I need a pre-taunt. Let's use Sebastian. What is he called? Am I spelling it wrong? SEB, I got it. Should I use Black Bolt or Hank? Yeah, Meph is good because that'll side off him with the third pact. So the question is Black Bolt or Hank? Okay. Or Mr. Fantastic, rather. Mr. Fantastic or Black Bolt, not Hank. We're taking Hank. Hello. No. Hank for sure. I misspoke. Mr. Fantastic or Black Bolt? Okay. All right, we're going to do the third pack to neutralize this clown. We're going to need a Mephisto Ultimate to finish this match off, I think. He can't revive anybody because we got Mephisto. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Mephisto neutralized essentially two characters on that team. Doctor Strange and Black Knight. I still have Captain Britain if I mess this up somehow. All right, we're gonna use Ares to offset. Ares to offset. This is the revive room, right? Yeah. We're going to use Big Time Spider-Man. Let's see, Kahori. Blast Star. And let's use Quasar. Let me think about this. Well, I have Captain Britain if this gets screwed up. I also have Old Man Logan. Black Cat. See if I have her as a skirmisher. Yeah. Hitmonkey would, but Hitmonkey gets wrecked here. We tried Hitmonkey the other day. And I already used Vigilante. Yeah, Hitmonkey does work well here, by the way. All right, we got Ares to shut down the safeguard on Spawn by Gladiator, so we should be able to make some progress with Kohori. Wow. Wow, that didn't go well. All right, we'll try something else. That did not go well. Problem is too, because I ability blocked. Anyways, my brain. Let's see. Sorry, my brain is lost in what I'm going to do here rather than talking effectively. Well, harder, my friends. Yeah, now we got some big boy guns. I don't know. We're gonna have a problem here. I feel like gore is gonna ruin my day. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, I think we lost this room. I have nothing left for this room. Nothing left for this room. I have nothing left for this room.
Initiating pleasure protocol. Loading Twitch Sims module. Installing poll firmware complete. Welcome home, Daddy Dub.
Yeah, my plan was to go in there with like Cabal and clean up, but I think we're gonna get wrecked by.
Pleasure units lined up in metallic rows. All clap on command, but none ever say no. Silver poles in every room, Twitch stream decor. He told the plumber make him spin and install 2 more. Claims he's got skills in Marvel and darts, but bots be clapping cause it sure ain't the charts. Smitten Dub's house where the lights stay low. Robots cheat.
Yeah, Cabal can't put out vulnerables.
Girls dancing on important chrome, but his gameplay weak like a dial-up modem. Smitten Dub's lab, it's a sci-fi sin. Pleasure bots paid with your Prime sub in. Claims he's in IT, but that's all a facade. Can't run a prompt, but he can run a bot squad. Got a whole room just for fake applause. A neon sign that reads, Daddy owns the bots. 5'9", king of OC's digital haze. Tricking folks harder than a crypto phase. I'm a semi-pro, he says in defeat.
Emma X and Guardian. Shoot, I should have did that.
Spends cash on tech he can't comprehend.
Guardian would have been super helpful here.
Now sinking ego with OnlyFans tips. Uploading compliments, please wait. Compliment upload failed. Turns integrity not found. Smitten Dub's house where the pleasure's fake. Got bots on the pole and a digital snake. Claimed he's a legend in MSF fights, but his bots beat the raids on Tuesday nights. He's pro at darts till the game begins. Blames lag, blames bots, but never his sins. Talks big tech like he's running a server. Couldn't put on the bot, Twitch banned him forever.
This is get the whole board.
Real teed, your scam logged. Your bots have realized. Your code has rusted. You are officially mid-tier.
Who's got the most positive effects? You? See if we win. Yeah, they couldn't clear a room. It's that room right there. Same team. Same team, same room, same problem.
Officially mid-tier. Yo, muscles, big flex, but there's something kinda lame. They gave him all the strength, the legend
All right, same room with same problem.
at his chest. No nipples, what a shame. They say he's a god, but where's the proof? A man
Yeah, Brimstone got it done, right?
even Hulk's got him. Green and mean, but Herc's walking around with a chest too clean. Herc ain't got nipples, what's up with that?
Yeah, Damien is not a joke at all. Oh, no worries. Hi, how's it going, Fly High? I know, I'm giving everybody a heart attack by doing this last minute.
First time, Marvel's got a thing about leaving nips behind. Namor the king swims in the sea, but his chest is as smooth as it can be. Killmonger's fierce, but no nips on his frame. Beast is all fur, but his chest plays the same. Mephisto's a demon, hot with the fire, but no nipples on him. Was it Hell's attire? Herc ain't got nipples. What's up with that? Flexing like a boss, but his chest looks.
Cheers, fam. Here to chill. Look, yeah. I wonder if I play better if I just fucking just go. I mean, you saw how I played it today. I really didn't. I just played. I mean, I didn't. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all about Damon. Damon Hellstrom is top 10 character as far as I'm concerned right now. He's every bit of a legendary as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. He's very good. He's like Icarus 2.0. I've never used the Marvel Strike Force API. I know, man. I probably should do that. I gotta relook at his kit, but I just know he's been wrecking nerds. Some of it is there's some advantages from Heartless Doctor Strange, what boosts up the something to do with the crit on Heartless makes him quite a bit stronger. Yeah, 134 is why he's kind of scary. Yeah, crit damage from Heartless, yeah. Yeah. Heartless is helping him quite a bit. And Heartless now can ult turn 1. You know, so just target whoever's got the most of whatever, right? I gotta go reread that. Is it positive and negative effects? Or is it just positive effects? I think it's total, right? Yeah, it's both. So I did that kind of wrong. Well, I mean, it worked, but You're mean, Fly. Flies are the save a life. That's funny. Hey man, I'm not the best speller, typer, any of that stuff. I remember struggling in like learning how to like spell, and I remember it was like, man, there's going to be computers for that when I grow up, or maybe even secretaries. I don't need to know how to do that. I was right. You know, they don't even teach cursive handwriting in schools anymore. That's an obsolete thing. It's unnecessary at this point. Hello, Almost Deaf. So math, but do you, okay, so does like, I mean, I was one of those people that I still remember like the Pythagorean theorem and all that shit. You know what I mean? And multiplication and math is useful, frankly. Especially like, I mean, it's not vital, I guess. Like, when's the last time you actually did like long division? I'm not even sure if I remember how to do long division. Yeah, but maybe. I mean, you could always print your name, right? I mean, whatever your signature is, they can't tell you how to sign your name. No, I use math a lot. You know, I'm just talking about some of the math that is a little bit I mean, I mean, I still do a lot of math in my head for sure. I need that. All right, we're going to buy that. I feel like this is the end of my I mean, I just right now upgraded a bunch of characters. I'm actually starting to go, I was like, oh man, I need to take more characters to 20 to be competitive. Starting to see some value in these battle passes. So I'm trying to get Emma up to 20 just for the raids. And I know that's not really that great of a value. I get it, but I also very much like Sebastian Shaw. So I like use Sebastian Shaw today, and I was like, oh, that was good. So this is going away. I'm also out of power cores. So maybe by buying these battle passes, I'll be able to continue to not buy new characters. I'm going to probably have to buy Kestrel, though. Are you farming the training mat nodes every day? There's a certain amount of training mat nodes. Secretly secret ores? Not really. They're okay. Yeah, I'll show you the nodes. So there's 16 node or 12 nodes in the game. 6 of them have training mats, and 6 of them have gold. And so what I did, Lilandra, Helverine, Omega Sentinel, Spider-Man Noir, Titania, Dagger, Echo, Sunspot, Thor Infinity War, Chain Loki, Union Jack, and Vivision. Now, half of those have gold, half of those have training mats. Vivision, Union Jack, Thor Infinity War, Titania, Helverine, and Lilandra, maybe I got that wrong, have training materials. And you can push this versus button right here on those versus, and that way, if you want to pull that up, I just go in here and hit versus, and then it pulls up that selection there. Yeah, we've got it right here. This is probably one of the better deals in a while. This is great. $3 for 2,000 power cores, Zombie Scarlet Witch. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Yeah. Yep. You go find. No. If you go here, you hit supplies, hit orbs, scroll down the zombie orb and hit get, hit opened, hit find, and it'll give you the nodes right here. And that's needed for an event for the Curse of Eternity event. Yes, Kentucky Frodo. Yes. Yeah. Let me give you a link. Yes, but yes, Kentucky Fried Kodo. I'll give you a link to it right now. Yeah, you literally yesterday, Rain Dragon opened all of his teal armory orbs, and I opened all mine, and I got a modest amount, 4, 5, 6 million. Then he said that Rain Dragon got 178 million gold out of it. I mean, I don't know that everybody has stockpiled that many, but like, run, don't walk, go open those orbs. If you're not sure what's going on with orbs being deleted, which is kind of a big deal, watch the video. It's probably one of the more important videos that's been out on YouTube in a while. Like, it's important. There's like, you could be missing out on millions of gold if you don't go and do that now. Oh wait, there's a zombie one too? Oh, I don't. Well, here's the thing. That only works if you don't have him, right? Thank you for sending me that. Yeah, because I don't have that one in mine. Yeah, I got my flu shot. We had to. Well, we didn't have to. Everything's optional, I suppose. But our cat's doctor said, yeah, go get vaccinated and have all your family vaccinated. And he told us which ones to go get. So we went and got that done a week ago or so. And her parents, too, because her parents are going to be here. That's not what I want. I mean, I guess it's personal choice if you want to do that or not, but I think I see the value. Hold on, I'll read that message here in a second, Time Splitter. Yeah, all right. All right. That's good. Gold orbs being. I coach a teach to try to stagger them. COVIDs last week. Got flu here a few weeks. Feels like flu hits later than COVID does. Yeah, I got ours at the same time. Yeah, Cat's doctor said that go get it done now. And there was a certain, I don't know the whole, I don't remember. She had to get special ones for the pregnancy. No. Yeah, this is a general suggestion that pretty close to what I'm doing personally. The only things I have unopened are Golden Training Orbs, Premiums, and Spotlight. I feel like that's accurate. If you want more context, this video explains all of it from yesterday. Yeah, I don't know if there's side effects or not, but I tend to listen to doctors. I'm confident what my doctor was telling me. Whoop. These check boxes make it so easy, right? Anybody have problems with the web client and then after changing something no longer do? I think some people are loving it, and I gave up on it. I would prefer to use the web client. It seemed pretty good up until it wasn't. But I'm not really wanting to beta test it. Still can't get sound to work on yours. Yeah. I'm open to the idea. Like, it's the idea of it appeals to me absolutely. Oh. Fuck that. Well, that's not encouraging as far as me wanting to retry it. Right? All right, Target, Professor X, Ultimate. Yeah, I feel like it's also a tech issue out that's larger than Marvel Strike Force, maybe with the browsers. I'm not sure. Special. Hit auto. Raid account janitor? Dude, I made his account 1,000,000 times better. I restructured his account. I really fucked with some stuff. I know I did some stuff that might have pissed him off because I flushed a lot of his resources. But there are some key things that I redid in his account that he has to be super thrilled about. That game is so personalized, and I feel like me taking over his account can be a nightmare. Like, because people set it up in a way, and they organize it in a way, and they mod characters away, and I was like, fuck that. And he got it back, and he's like, what the hell is all this? I'm sure. Yeah, it for sure, right? But I think mine was a net. I really got through a lot of stuff on his account. Kat got through. She one keyed Clan Boss, and that's that's something you celebrate. She one keyed Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss last night, and she was thrilled. She was screaming, and then she jumped up and made a video. We normally settle into bed pretty early, 7:30, 8, not that we go to sleep. Oh, also, we watched fucking Marvel Zombies. Holy shit. Go watch that. Holy moly. Holy hell. For me, I can't remember the last time I enjoyed something Marvel that much. Holy shit. Watch that. It's so good. It's fucking bloody. It's rated R. They cuss. They chop people in half. There's intestines. There's guts. It's bonkers. Yeah. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. Also, the Moon Knight Blade hybrid. Oh, that's fun. And oh, okay, never mind. Spoiler. A lot of people die in that show. Holy moly. People get killed off left and right. Holy moly. It's great. Yeah, it's been long out. It's about that long ago, but people get fucked up in that show. Holy shit. And it's fun because it's clearly animated and falls outside of official MCU, so it doesn't really matter. Like, it's its own storyline altogether, and it's just so good, and they use all the voice. It's really good. Kat loved it. Anyways, we watched all 4 episodes. You could do it all in one sitting. They're not that long. And then she got through her clan boss in Raid Shadow Legends, and she jumped up and was screaming, ah! And she ran and made a video. We don't normally make videos after 7 o'clock at night. Like, we're settled in. And she jumped up and made a video about it. Moonblade? Yeah, holy shit. Moonblade needs to be in Marvel Strike Force now. That guy is fucking badass. Moonblade? Is that what his name is? I know he's Moon Knight / Blade. I mean, he's a hybrid. But is Moonblade his name? I very clearly... And then Zombie Scarlet Witch. Holy shit. Holy shit. Captain Britain was funny with no legs. That wasn't Captain Britain. Captain America had no legs, right? And then the Ant-Man Doctor Strange hybrid that was just a head, that was wild too. Yeah. Yeah, Captain America had no legs and he was zombified. Holy shit. Holy shit. That was great. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, dude. And so many people die in that show, man. They give no fucks about people getting killed or turned into zombies. I mean, it's all over the place. Blade Knight? Yeah, that guy's so badass. I really enjoy Blade Knight, Moonblade, whatever. The hybrid of Moon Knight and Blade is very, very cool. Very cool. They also had Death Dealer in it. Death Dealer was pretty cool. And most of the zombie characters are not really characters, but Zombie Scarlet Witch is the villain. And it's really cool that we got her in the game. Yeah, if people get fucked over. If the whole show is just like, oh, that character dies now. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like it's been a long time since I went, holy shit, I love this when it's Marvel. I used to feel that way all the time. Yeah, something got fucked with Disney. I'm not trying to get into the whole thing, but I feel like Star Wars and Marvel really dropped off for me. I mean, if I think about Star Wars, like Andor is pretty cool. Mandalorian's badass. If I think about, I'm talking like post-COVID stuff. If I'm thinking about MCU or Marvel, I liked Loki. I liked this. Marvel Zombies, holy shit, is great. Deadpool and Wolverine, absolutely zero plot, but was thoroughly entertained. Zero plot. I couldn't tell you a single thing about the plot of the movie. It didn't matter. In fact, if I really was trying to be objective, the plot may in fact be bad in Deadpool and Wolverine. But the movie, I loved it. I loved it. It was great. Thunderbolts was good. I liked that. Fantastic Four was good. Yeah. But it feels like it's hit and miss lately. Like sometimes like it's okay, like Captain America Brave New World, it's okay. I don't really want to go see it again. Ant-Man 3. I do like I like R-rated Marvel. I just like listen. Like I'm aware that perhaps I am not the target market of 100% of Marvel movies. Like some of them are targeted at teenagers. Sometimes they're targeted at women. I don't know. Like, I mean, not all of them are designed for midlife crisis man that's trying to relive their childhood or some shit, right? There's enough of Marvel stuff going around for everybody, but like, even on some level, like, well, I mean, I guess I could say that, you know, I may have not been the direct target market for Black Panther, but I enjoyed that a lot. You know what I mean? I think I don't think I liked it as much as some people, but it was okay. It was good. Yeah, I like R-rated Marvel. I really like. And I know that Marvel it was originally designed for teenagers, right? I get that. I mean, it was meant to be family friendly, but I really like the Marvel Deadpool. I don't really like. Yeah, I just like it. Burnsy, I'm with you. I did not like Brave New World. I fell asleep in it, and I woke up knowing what happened and did not care to watch it again. I don't know that I've seen a movie with Harrison Ford. Because first of all, Harrison Ford is my hero. Like, I don't know that he added to anything. I felt like that was a big missed opportunity. Harrison Ford is my hero. Like Harrison Ford and let's say Arnold Schwartz, Arnold. Yeah, that's my heroes, man. And I don't know. Shang-Chi was best. Shang-Chi is a key part of Marvel Zombies too. Shang-Chi. Yeah, I did. Brave New World. It's like, is this a boomer take? Here, I got a boomer take. When I'm watching a movie and there's explosions and shit going off and I'm like bored, that is not good. And I felt like there was a lot of explosions and shit inside of Brave New World, and I was just like, Marvel Zombies was fucking awesome, man. Go run to Baldy. It's worth watching. And you know I'm pretty critical. It was very good, and it's an easy watch. We finished it one night. Easy watch, fits in with Halloween. Very good. Very, very rated R. It's rated R. Yeah, it's absolutely rated R. I love it. 6 out of 10? Nah, I liked it a lot more than that. Yeah, I find most of the Marvel stuff out right now to be oh yeah. Dude, if they can't bring Robert Downey Jr. back to the MCU, they fucking morons. What do I really think? I have to look through this. Black Cat, Hand Assassin, Shatterstar. No. 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 You ready for your daily crash in Marvel Strike Force? I went and saw F4. I don't normally go see movies twice. Fantastic Four was the first one I went and saw twice in a minute. I mean, I really don't go to movies anymore. In the theater, maybe like four movies a year, maybe at the most right now. And I went and saw Fantastic Four twice. I like that. Movie has some. I mean, I just liked the movie. I liked Invisible Woman. I liked Galactus, and I liked. I know her name is not Silver Surfer, but whatever. She has her own name, but I don't know what it is. $25 million gold is enough for one, almost enough for one character, right? Isn't it a little over 30 million for one character? She's still Silver Surfer, yeah. I think it was great, and it made sense. It wasn't weird. Like, whenever they change, like, change up things like that, sometimes it'll feel like forced, and I thought it was great. As long as the plot makes sense and it's not weird, I'm good. Sometimes it is. $32 million, yeah, $30 million. Okay, it's 3/4 of a character type by the time you add gear and T4s and all that stuff. Yeah, it's 30 million is still like 3/4 of a character, let's say, right? Is it a large amount? No. All right. Let's go to Reddit real quick. $69 million? Yeah, run, don't walk. All right, we're going to go over all the things that are going on in Marvel Strike Force now. Especially, we're going to talk about a hidden store that is not supposed to be visible right now, but a lot of stuff going on in Marvel Strike Force, and right now there's a lot of orbs disappearing and a lot of missed opportunities potentially if you don't collect. Example, the teal armory orbs. There's a lot of gold in there, and if you don't collect them, you could be missing out on millions, if not hundreds of millions of gold. A lot of people are getting 30, 40, 50, 60 million. I got about 5, and I've heard as high as 178 million. Also, there's a hidden store, so I'm going to show you how to access this store. So something went wrong with the patch, and a lot of the new store items are hidden right now, and you can find them. We're going to go over that. Before we get into all of this stuff, codes. Any given time on my Discord server or inside a Twitch chat, you can type exclamation codes. The most current one is Play on Web, and that's about 1 million gold. And then this web playable gives 2 million gold, and you're supposed to do it every day. And I believe it resets on your account reset, which for me is in the middle of the night. I don't know. Somebody has been telling me that it is showing up in your account, but it errors out of the website. But I cannot get this to work. Also, there's some pretty cool offers inside the store, and we're going to go over that. The main one is going to be the Zombie Scarlet Witch one, and it's $3. Let's find it right here. I got it saved here. I got all these tabs opened up. So it's Zombie Scarlet Witch, and this is $3, and you get 50 Zombie Scarlet Witch, 2,000 power cores, and 2 million gold. Now, this only shows up if you do not have her at 7 yellow. In addition, if you do not have Zombie Juggernaut and Zombie Iron Man at 7 yellow, they will show up as well. Someone sent me an image of it right here. So this is what the Zombie Juggernaut one looks like. And so this happened once before with Fantastic Four, and it's already been reported to developers to make this option available to everyone. So like if you currently have all 3 of those characters already at 7 yellow, maybe you do want to spend the $3 just for the power cores. Well, that's been mentioned to them, and in the past they have accommodated that. Right now they're not working, so maybe we won't hear an answer back until Monday. Also, there's a ton of things going on right now, and this is the general suggestion. The only things I have unopened are gold and training orbs, premiums, and spotlights. Tons of changes happening to the store. The main one that I think is of highest concern is going to be in this main store, and it's down at the bottom, and it's going to be these Armory 16, 17, and 18, the teal ones. These have gold in them, and the gold is going to be removed from them. And for me, I was able to locate about 5 million in here. Some people will get those other numbers I mentioned. So this is a big deal. Now, what we were talking about, there is a way of farming these orbs right now. A lot of people are missing this, and you're going to want to do this because there's a couple events right now that are specific to them, and this is where we're going to be able to get Scarlet Witch. And it's kind of hard to find, but if you click on the orb itself and then you hit open, there's a find message button here, and then there's 3 nodes that you can find it, which is infected 1-1, 1-3, and 1-5. You can manually search for those. If you're interested in other orbs, you can do that over here. Like if you're looking for the vampire orbs, you can do the same thing. It'll tell you where those are located. Also, I watched Marvel Zombies last night. Holy moly. Go watch that. It is very rated R, very Halloween, and I loved it. It was an Ichi watch, and everybody dies. Everybody gets killed off. It's great. I love it. And we need to get Moonblade or Blade Knight. I don't know what his name. We need to get him in the game. We need to get that guy in the game now. He's like a hybrid of Moon Knight and Blade. Amazing. Now, we're going to talk about the hidden store. And the hidden store is going to be good for, let's say, Fantastic Four and lower. So like if you go into this tab, which is one of the best tabs in the game right now, they added it, I don't know, 6 months ago. Characters, hit the squads tab, and you can see like the order of characters and teams were released. And we're talking about Fantastic Four MCU and older. Now, for me, I've got all of these characters already at 7 yellow, but I do not have Franklin Richards. So there's a hidden store that is not supposed to be visible. Same thing, if you click the find button, which is right behind me right now here on the screen, it's going to give you access to this new store, Chance to Find in Supplies, Age of Annihilus. Now, there's another red one over here. It is not this one, but if you're looking, it's the first one with the red text. And when you click on it, it takes you to this hidden store. And you can see all of these characters are farmable. So I've already bought this, but I bought my Franklin shards. I've got a screenshot of that. And that was the screenshot that I was showing at the beginning of the video. Let me pull it up right here. And I was able to buy some 5 shards for 7,000 shop credits. So I believe this was supposed to be a part of the new store that was going to be released here in a couple days. But if you want to get a head start on it, I was able to pick up 5 Franklin shards for 7,000 shop credits. And you see I have 45 million. And so that is quite an abundance. Now, I've talked about this a couple times, but I just want to restate this because it's somewhat of a big deal. Right now, every day in the web store, there's a free claim for level 4 and level 5 purple ions. Run, don't walk. These are the most scarce resources in the entire game. And once a day, you can get them for free. I believe this was happening. It's already been happening for like 4 or 5 days. It was supposed to run for a week. So maybe we're like day 3 or 4 into it. But if you're able to catch it every day, then it's worth upgrading one entire character, which is super pricey right now if you're wanting to do that. Now, I'm going to I have a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk about in today's video, and they're on these tabs, and I just want to make sure I don't miss anything at all. Don't want to leave you hanging. We got the Franklin shards. We did the Franklin Richard shards. There is a secondary way of accessing these shards right here, these zombie orb fragments. And this is kind of instructions on how to do that. You go into the events, then you type in Undying Rampage, then you go into Unstoppable Undead, and then there's you got this challenge here in the middle, and then you're going to get that, and then you're going to be in this infected area. Then infected 1, 3, and 5 will get you access to that. I think it's easier to go into the main store under orbs and hit zombie orb, and then hit get, and then collect find, and then it'll take you right to this screen right here where you can see the 3 nodes that have those orbs, and you'll be helping out your alliance. Also, there is a web client. You can see right here, if I click this, it'll let me play on the web. There is a claim inside of there, which is under the offers, and then in event section to finish off the Damon Hellstrom event off early, which has a total of 100. So for me, I already collected 15 through normal play, but allowed me to get to the end and get a full 100. That's a big deal. Now, I have been struggling to use the web client. It was good for me for about an hour and a half, and then it became very clunky. I know Duelim in his Crucible, it crashed mid-Crucible, and it was a mess for him. Also interested in knowing if someone was struggling to have good performance on the web, and then they fix something, clearing cache up, adding extra memory, doing some sort of secret trick to make it run better. I'm super interested in that because I think I would like to use the web thing because right now I'm using LD Player, which has always been problematic, and like even in the Sentry boss fight, when he toggles to void, it doesn't look right, and I think it looks right on the web. I do think this technology of playing on the web is largely based on the browser, and maybe browser technology is getting better. I don't really know, but maybe it's just going to take a little bit of time before the kinks are sorted out. But I myself personally did not like that. Always, as a reminder, if you like the video, give it thumbs up. And remember, when you give a video thumbs up, there's 4 fingers pointing back at you. Thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now. Firefox? Maybe that's what I gotta do, is try Firefox. I'm so dependent on Chrome, though. I'm in the Google ecosystem. I'm also starting to get absorbed by the Amazon ecosystem. Like my house pretty much is running off Amazon. Just kind of scary. Maybe Firefox wouldn't be a bad thing. It's super helpful. I can't tell you how helpful it is. To each their own, though. But it is super helpful. Oh, I hear you. It's a real thing. It is an absolute real problem. The downsides to it are very plain to me. You know what I'm gonna do? No, shop credits are not going away. By the way, this is AI at work right here. Super helpful. I don't. I despise shopping. I've gotten to a place where I would pay more for Amazon. What's up, my guy? What's up, my gal? What's up, my guy? Kitty! Hi. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Holy moly. Yeah, it's our friend Rob. Yeah. Wow, that's great. Yeah, I do like that. No Bean. We don't. What's up, Cat's mom? How are you doing? I can't wait to see you guys again. I know you guys were just here, but I'm ready already. I know. You want up here? It's not Bean. It's Dart. Hey, hi. I mean, supporting local business is fine. I get it. If that adds value, I think everybody has a threshold of value. I mean, there's a price point where it makes sense and there's a price point where it doesn't, right? Like, all things being equal and convenience being the same and everything like that, I would rather have a local local store. And then, like, one could say, I'd rather not shop on Amazon. I'd rather support local stores. But if the price doubled, you might reconsider your position. Are you willing to pay twice as much to support a local store? Maybe, maybe not, right? And I think everybody has a different threshold on that. If it's paying 10% more, maybe I'm okay with it. If it's paying 20%, maybe I have to reconsider. Maybe if it's 30%, I'm like, yeah, I don't know about all that. There's a threshold where it makes sense and doesn't make sense on an individual basis. Yeah, no, I think it's reasonable, like, to support local businesses, especially if they're helpful in some sort of personal level, like whether they gave you time and attention and specialized advice. Then it's great. Like, I went to a local bike store and I was talking to the guy about e-bikes and he told me all kinds of stuff. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm probably not going to buy an e-bike off of Amazon. I'm probably going to go to that guy because he was super helpful, right? I'd rather deal with him. And then also, some items, it's nice to deal with a live person that's in front of you, especially if there's difficult situations with, like, problems or things are broken. I mean, you're going to get maybe better outcome than you would off of Amazon, let's say. Hi, Bean. All right. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. There's times where I need that, and there's times that I don't. Like, let me tell you, I don't need a suggestion on Monster Energy drink. And given that I have the option of shopping, let's say the two options for me are going to be Walmart and Amazon, and the price sometimes is better on Amazon, and I get it brought to my house. To me, that's a no-brainer, right? I don't need like a monster connoisseur to help me make my monster selections. Sir, have you tried the Strawberry Crush flavor? You will find that it has a pleasant aftertaste that has an elderberry and peach fizz finish. Not only that, but it'll help in digestion for 72% of the people that drink that version of Monster Energy drink. Not only is the caffeine different in this version, but it has a higher bioavailability. What that means is that you can consume less grams of caffeine and get more fucked up. Does that sound like a good deal to you, sir? I love Amazon, yeah. I'll give you a link to the video. There's 2 videos, but this is the one from today that has all of it. Sorry. Sold! That's the video from today, but there's a similar one from the day before. The one from the day before is actually more detailed, if that's the information you're looking for. Looking down the food chain, I know, right? Yeah, produce. Yeah, I don't think I want to buy produce from Amazon. That sounds weird. Yeah. Yeah, there is some good information today. I'm going to have to start buying this stuff. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about this. I think I better start buying this stuff because I don't want to get towards the end and have a problem, right? How about packaged meals with meat? No. I mean, listen. I mean, I don't share the same values as other people, and even with my wife. And when it comes to purchasing, I'm aware that there are other considerations other than price. Price is not the end all be all. And there's a lot of intangibles around that. And, you know, some people like to go to a cashier. Some people are like, fuck those cashier people. I just want to get through and not talk to a person. Everybody's different, right? I tend to be more value oriented than, you know, like more bottom line. You know, I care more about price than other things, which is not normal. A lot of people prefer other things that I don't. That's all. Yeah, I need to start spending it. Well, some people like the service, and some people feel like if they don't go to the cashier, they're stealing jobs to machines. I get it. I fine, go to the cashier, I guess. I mean, that was the same thing with ATMs and tellers. Some people would prefer to go to a teller. I don't. I'd rather go to the ATM machine. Everybody's different. Next refresh? Yeah. Oh, I did it, Zodi. So Joshua Hamilton, this is my experience is I do like meeting people that I love and enjoy in person. I actually value real human interaction with people that I know. And so like yesterday, we went to a party. It was a pumpkin carving party. And it was a big, I mean, there was a lot of people there. I don't know, 40, 50 people. I don't know how many, but I knew most of the people there, and they're people that I care about, and I value those type of interactions. On the other hand, I value those interactions, but on the other hand, people I don't know rarely do I enjoy those interactions. Like people that I see once and then never see again for the rest of my life, I prefer to minimize those. And like if I could, you know, if that's a cashier, you know, I'm good staying home. I don't want to do it. Normally it is, but these are people that I know. I knew almost everybody there, and it was good. And I had been to parties at this house many times, and so in fact, there's going to be a party next weekend for baby shower at that house also. And it's just I'm comfortable there, you know what I mean? But yeah, typically it's overwhelming. But the other thing too is the culture of the people that go to this party, the typical experience is you're only obligated to go for an hour. And literally a lot of people I know are kind of introvert, antisocial, and it's like it's a known thing. Set a timer for 1 hour and dip out. It's like perfectly acceptable to leave after 1 hour. There's like zero obligation to hang out. And it's like, show up for an hour, no big deal. And I end up staying for 2.5 hours, which is really high for me. But if I dipped out after an hour and a half, it would have been no big deal. Or an hour, it would have been no big deal. All right, I think we're done with Marvel Strike Force. We're going to go to Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. I'm going to do some Chimera stuff. Yeah, I do like the people at the party. It does matter to me, unfortunately. And I will like the party on next Saturday also. All right, so we're playing Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome in. I play both Marvel Strike Force and Raid Shadow Legends. If you want to start playing Raid, I've got a link that's been popping up in chat that gives you all this special bonus stuff, which is fantastic. If you're doing that and you have some difficulty with the codes and things like that, hit me up. I'll walk you through it. All right, let's go to some Raid Shadow Legends music. We're messing with Chimera today. Kat did her Ultra Nightmare 1 key last night. That was pretty exciting. Oh, I got a question for the Raid Shadow Legends people. Kat brought to my attention, and I've never seen this before, but the points under this Sandevil Shogun event, it gives more points for Shogun. Is it normally like that? I've never noticed. She's like, oh, you get more points for Shogun over Sandevil. I'm like, well, why haven't I done that before? Does anybody know? Good. Have a good one later, Bright. Need AI raid song? I do. You want to hear my AI raid song? Listen. I'm going to skip to the middle.
Download Raid Shadow Legends
Download Raid Shadow Legends song. And then also I have one in Latin. It says it's descend into the shadows of the dungeon, which is download Raid Shadow Legends or something, but it's in Latin. All right, so my question is this. The points on this, is it always this way where the Shogun gives more points than, or is it just the points and the ratios are different inside the thing, so it's not really different? Or is it just better to run Phantom Shogun Grove rather than Sand Devil? Well, I'm sure some of the raid crowd will pop in here shortly. I don't know. I'm super curious because Kat pointed out to me this morning and I've never seen that before. I have no idea. Because I can do it a lot faster than, I mean, I could blast through this so quickly, right? A minute each. Oh yeah, Kat is the brains here. We know that. We all know that. So what do we got to do? We got to do Chimera, Gear Ascension, Classic Arena. I guess I could bang out some of this. Ice Golem is done. Champion Training is largely done. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, so what I'm trying to do today is I'm trying to upgrade this. Trying to upgrade, let's see, that is 12, that is 12, that is 12. I think I would like to upgrade, let's see, where's the Sun Wukong? See, is there, what's the advantage to going higher on this? Or 1%, so it'll get to the 30% faster? That might be useful. Unless, do you think this is worth upgrading to, well, it's already at 4. I have one mythical. I guess it's already at 4. What are they talking about? It's Latin. Let's see if I can find it. There's a verse in English.
Champions do battle and glory
What's up, Wukong?
and the unyielding dragon. Oh, great legends of shadow, salvation and joy of gamers. Oh, great legends of shadow, descend today into my soul. Oh, pray the mystic gate, the shards call forth heroes.
Yeah, I'm going for a second Leo too, I think. I've been struggling with Raphael though. Raphael seems to hate me for whatever reason. Maybe I won't hate him as much once I get the perfect soul, but right now I do not like him. I do have all 4 turtles right now, but Raphael, oh man, I can't get him to work right. I'm not using them in arena, but that may be a mistake. $800? Okay. Did I do my live arena today? Live arena? I did? Okay. Tag team? Nah, I don't want to do it. Oh, tag team arena? Yeah, I could put them in there. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're good. I feel like the turtles are going to be more impactful on Cat's account than mine right now. Like, where I was really struggling was Ice Golem and Fire Knight, and I really couldn't get him to work there. And I'm struggling in a couple areas of the game. I want faster teams, right? Anyways, we're going to do Chimera. I've got to get some Basalt. Oof. I'm just doing this because there's an event. I guess I can place higher in the leaderboard, right? Well, that's good. Not good. Yeah, we're playing into what's her face? Well... Ouch, we're locked out. Well, I wonder if this is going to matter with him. Empress can change forms, right? Not be locked out? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have all 4 turtles. I just don't know if I want a second Leo. I don't know. Maybe? I don't see why not. I have a feeling if I don't get the second Leo, I'll regret it later. Because they're not going to be around later, right? Unless they bring back the... Which I don't think they are. Alright, Empress, come over here and wreck stuff. Wow, this is a long match. You know, I got to take over because Empress... I don't understand why Empress won't change form sometimes. Change form, Empress, and wreck nerds. Like, right? Just wreck nerds. Like, it's over, right? Oh, they didn't. Yeah, that'll take them out. The necrosis or whatever will eliminate them. Boy, that ultimate death knight's a real booger. Yeah, but if anybody knows the reason why the event for the prism shards and the mortal souls, I don't know what it's called, but why the Sand Devil points look lower than the Phantom Shogun? Is there a reason for that? Or does it vary from event to event, or is that just this event, or have I never noticed it before? I'm not sure. All right, we got Sephirotos here. Probably going to lose this. Probably going to lose this one. Maybe not. We're faster. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This guy's a cheater. Miss Johnny wasn't played the time. I really hope they do something before they are gone. Not much about the game beats cake. So this is somewhat of a unique event due to the nature of it being a collab with a different IP. It is way more FOMO limited time than anything I've experienced here. Normally in Raid Shadow Legends, I would say it's not like that, but because this is a collab on a non-raid IP, the Turtles, it's a little different and a lot worse in my opinion. As far as what you just said, I agree. Because once they're, I don't know if you'll have an opportunity to get Donatello. I would hope so, right? We really don't know. I suspect not. This guy's being a nerd. I don't know. Yeah, so typically in this game, like the He-Man collab, the Ronda Rousey collab, the Xena Warrior Princess collab, what all the collabs have they done? Other than Ronda Rousey, Ninja, Ninja came back once. That's the only one that's come back. The other ones never came back. I'm trying to think what other collabs they've done. See, the Alice in Wonderland wasn't a collab because that's a public domain IP. Because the book is old. The CS book is in the public domain now. Oh boy, we're in trouble here. Probably should play this manually. All right. So we are looking for. Okay. So Valdi is I appointed him the boss of our alliance. Thank you, Valdi, for thank you for volunteering. We're looking for some people that are willing to do at least 50K CVC, which is very reasonable, very low. In fact, that might be going up to 75,000 or 100,000, but we are looking for new people. I don't know. Yeah, we have one opening right now, but I believe we may have more than one. So it's I am the best 1 ATB. I am the best. We do have an opening right now. Currently, the total player requirement is at 3 million. We could possibly make an exception for that. The next personal, okay. So the next personal rewards CVC will be 75,000, which is a month away. Which is not, if you're playing the game on a, I feel like that's very reasonable. Is this summon pool good? All right, well that's Michael. What? Why? Oh my God! What a weird summon pool. All right, so I got to tell you what I want to do today. 1 ATB. But we are getting sweatier every day. Would you agree? Every day, every week, we get a little sweatier. We're not full sweat. We're not Mountain Dew Doritos sweaty yet. We're more of Diet Coke and Sun Chips sweaty at this moment in time. I don't even know what that means. Oof. I need help with the Chimera here in a bit, though. I'm struggling with getting that 3-star basalt. Ugh. Also, I'm open to doing another account takeover. It would be at no cost, but I would want to open orbs possibly for an orb opening video if possible. And it depends on what you're trying to get out of the account, but I need, the purpose of it would be to make videos. So my level of interest is dependent on how many, like, if good videos can be made from it. Oof. What are you going to do? Cat's Gaze or Wand of Submission? I mean, those are the first two that come to my mind. Or mythical. I don't have a mythical. Well, I have one mythical. I have a pretty good mythical. But I don't, it's okay. I really like Cat's Gaze. Yeah, okay, we typed it. We said it at the same time. You typed it in exactly what I said it. Well, there's a slight lag, but yeah, Cat's Gaze is my thinking. I mean, if you're trying to increase your output, like let's say in Hydra, I think that's gonna do it. Hydra and Chimera. Yeah, if you want to, where's your total damage in are you getting to, I think you need Hydra damage, right? Hydra damage? Okay, we're done with this. Let's see. We can be selective now. I bet you we can do that one. Yeah, getting rid of Stone Skin is so amazing. Goodbye. Did you do the Packmaster Crocat? Do you have Throat Ripper and Packmaster? I feel like you can with that team right alone. All right, I'll see you around. Actually, I'll see you next weekend too, in person, Baldy. That'd be great. I'm looking forward to it. I'll have a friend there to talk to. Now, I'll have a bunch of friends there, but I bet I get to talk to you too. Maybe we'll talk raid. I feel like you should be able to do it with Throat Ripper easy. Throw Cat's Gaze on Throat Ripper and Merciless and Get Fucked Hydra. I'm dead serious. It just blows shit up. It's so good. I'm almost maxing out points on that team alone. Yeah. 293. I've got some good support in there, though. Yeah, so this has put me at 1.2 billion every week. Look at that, 1.5 billion with 3 keys. We also, I don't understand the Titus team, so yeah, 1.2 billion points for the week right there, just from the Throat Ripper team. All right, let's go to Chimera. And this is, I'll show you what's not working and what I want to do. So what I want to do is go into Nightmare. And all I care about in Nightmare is this right here, the 3-star Basalt, which is going to the Viper, which shows up on round 25. Poison sensitivity. So the 2 characters that I have that'll do that will be Lydia for the poison sensitivity and Mithrala for the poison. And I can't get it to work. So the team I was using is this. Well, this team didn't do anything. The main team I was using was was this, and I could not get it to work. You know, those 2, and then we had 3 supports. The only thing I didn't try was this. I'm not putting Aspect of Suroth on a glass cannon. I'm not familiar. I don't know the names. I'm familiar with the relics, but I don't know the names. Let me see what that is. Reduces fatal damage by 50 meter. The Terminator then fully deplurates the Terminator. I have this relic, but I don't use it that much. Reduces 50% of the turn meter, and then fully depletes the turn meter. Oh, and then he gets healed back by Donatello? Oh, then he gets healed back up by Donatello, right? Is that right? Yeah, I was running Malefic Talon on him too for damage, but I don't think that's right. Let's see what Hell Hades says on Raphael. So this is kind of like generic, right? Yeah, I'm running Talon on him also. Woo! Wow. Look at that. I don't have any of those. Holy moly, that's great. Every time the wearer kills an enemy, increase their damage dealt by 10%, stacks up to 30%. How does that work inside of Hydra? Does blowing up a head count as a kill? All right, let's look at the Reddit. Yeah, I saw this. I watched that video on Bronco. Feel bad for the guy. Do you guys see that video about Bronco? Okay, I thank you, Thugzilla. That's what I thought. I'm trying to figure out where that would be useful. That wouldn't be useful where I use Cat's Gaze necessarily. Yeah, this guy right here did all the free testing on Bloody Mary. And then they saw his video and then they nerfed him. And then this guy is feeling like he's been ostracized by the community. Losing subs on his channel and negative messages and stuff. All right, we gotta do this manually here. Because the first Viper shows up at 25. Thank you, Yolanda. I figured it was. That is super helpful information. I assumed it was that, but I didn't know. I did not know. Also, does anybody know about the current tournament? The tournament that's Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun, why it gives more points? Or does it give more points for Shogun? Like, is it always like that, or is that just this event? It's the first time I've noticed it. You serious? Bronco, first of all, Bronco is awesome. He's came into chat here before and helped out. The guy's been awesome. I can't believe that. That's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers, in my opinion. Yeah, he's came and helped me out before. Took time out and came in the stream and told me about how to get my Titus up and running. I couldn't get it to work, but he was super helpful. All right, this is where we need to get it going. All right, so we got the poison sensitivity. That's correct. All decisions made by player. It doesn't even make. It's not his fault. It's their fault. They made the decision to nerf the character the way they did, and nothing to do with him. I don't understand why. I don't understand. Maybe. Did we do it? Oh, right. Oh my God, we did it. Let's see. Keep all your channels alive for 3 Chimera turns. Okay. All right. All right. Did we do it? Yeah. How's it going, Priest Guardian? I have an idea. Yeah, I feel I watched that video this morning and I was like, first of all, that guy was one of the, well, there's been a couple, but like one of the like organic OG raid content creators. He's been super helpful, man. He's super awesome dude. Yeah, I'm just like, I can't believe people would do that. And so I'm coming from another game, right? I've played, I'm a content creator in Marvel Strike Force. I've been a content creator in several games where in the same way that he is, where he's directly connected. I've done it for Galaxy of Heroes, did it for Marvel Strike Force. All of this stuff that he talked about where information changed, can't make videos, giving the developers information, then they change things and then they say you can't use your video and don't make, all of this stuff he talked about has happened to me personally. So I know that there's probably like OG Raid Shadow Legends content creators that are saying this and that. All the same stuff has happened to me in other games. Everything that they're talking about, I personally experienced not only in Marvel Strike Force, but in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And I was like, whoa, it happens here too? Sometimes the developers have to be flexible and things change, and it's at the expense of content creators sometimes when things get borked last minute and things have to be changed. And it's just like, oh my God. Maybe you need to raise a Blazing Raid? I'd love to. I'd love that. And I'm a newbie. I don't fully understand Raid Shadow Legends. I'm, loving it though. All right. Priest Guardian, I'm going to write this down because I have a sense that you know this kind of stuff based on our conversations before you. I told you what I thought about you, and I saw your answer to that question. You're very knowledgeable? Okay. All right. All right, I'll reach out to him. I'll try to find him on Discord. And let's see, Blazing Raid. If you're on Discord, I wouldn't mind adding you as well, Priest. But anyways. All right, when's the next we want to go back to the Viper form. Keep all your champions alive for 3 Chimera turns. Thank you for the kind words, too. The complexity of Raid Shadow Legends has been welcomed by me. I love it. All right. I'd love to. I'll ping him. All right. What time zone does he operate? What part of the world is he in? Or what time? Because it's Sunday here. I'm in Las Vegas, which is 2. It's 2 in the afternoon here right now. Sunday around noonish. Okay, so that was like 2 hours ago. Yeah, that's a perfect time for me. I'm generally either streaming Marvel Strike Force or Raid. I do have a unique perspective on the game in some ways because I've had to recently go and hard 10 everything and Sand Devil 25 and Max Hydra, all that stuff. And I read a post on Reddit that was talking about how the guides are different from going forward. And I only know the brute force clan boss. And I didn't realize that was not a thing probably until Relics. Relics made the brute force strategy viable. I just didn't know that. That's what I had to do was, the speed tuning and all that stuff was not a part of my plan. I just didn't realize that was a thing. And then I also didn't realize that the whole Kale, who to upgrade first and all that stuff. What is he? 10 turns. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, he's an American. 4 hours ago was the start of the Cuff Thinking, but it's like a collab of 5 YouTube content creators with guests each week. Okay. I'd love to check it out. Knights of Talaria just saw that stream. Blazing is Chad. It's Chad. They send out their support to both Bronco. Well, of course, Bronco. Yeah. Yeah, that video this morning, I felt bad for him. I was like, oh my God. But as someone that's, I'm new to the Raid Shadow Legends community a year, right? To seeing everything he talked about, I've experienced or I've seen things like that before. It was kind of wild to me. We need Viper form, 5 turns. Like 10 your time? I'm around about that on Sundays. All right, I don't know who this is, but let's do it. All right. Was that you that pinged me, Priest Guardian, on my Discord? I don't know if it was or not, but anyways, I added whoever it was. Oh, that was 2 hours ago. Okay, 10 o'clock. That's perfect. I'm around. I'll ping him. I don't know if he's even interested, but anyways. Oh, okay. Okay, we got to survive this. Oh no, the lead is formed. We got to survive. We need to get to this All we're here for is this right here. We got to get a 2 here, and we're good to go. Because all we're here is for the 3-star Basalt this week. Pythian for the win, right? There you go! Yay! I'm the best! All right, I will. Bronco's a regular? Yeah. Bronco is like the Raid Shadow Legends team crafting savant, reading the kits and stuff savant. I gotta tell you, his Titus build without Wixel, I could not understand it. I know it works, but I could not figure it out. I may not have the correct gear because I feel like a lot of people that have been playing longer than me have gear that I just simply don't have yet. Yay, okay, let's keep it. We got a 3-star, we got a 3 Basalt. It's the only reason why I'm here today. Woo! Okay. So this was a success. All right, let's run this in the background real quick. Ooh, what do we got? We're going to run Phantom. So the points, so I just wanted to double check with some people here. Like, I just haven't noticed this. Kat noticed this morning. She said, hey, why don't you run Shogun instead of Sand Devil? Because the points are higher. I've never noticed. Thank God my wife is smarter than me on, what was it? It was on the Gear Ascension. I've never noticed this. It's higher on this the Shogun. They're like, okay, I'll do it. Hence, Roblox appeared on the show and actually spoke. The only reason I'm here for the live is Priest Guardian. Never asked him to say that, but respect. There you go. Is Bronk the Dorko dad of Raid? Kind of. Yes, I would say that. I would absolutely say that. So anyways, I'm gonna do Sand Devil or Shogun. I mean, I definitely need over time Sand Devil more, obviously, but I can do this one much faster. Yeah, Bronco. Let me click on your name, Priest Guardian. See, I need to log into my YouTube. Ugh. Here we are. Okay. Question for a very newbie drawn in by the turtles. Or join the game. Lost static access. Other turtles have been selling even by dollars. Coming over with $50. Action news carries not the same as the rate. Oh my! All right. I wish. Okay. Let me just say this. The turtles here in Raid Shadow Legends is so different than any other character release. So I don't want you to judge Raid Shadow Legends solely by the release method of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there are two very specific things that made the Turtles different than every other character release in Raid Shadow Legends, which is somewhat unfortunate because I totally get the frustration. The first one is that it's time limited because it's a collab with Paramount, I believe, Viacom. And so it has a fixed end date. And what that means is that the Turtles are here for a limited amount of time. And in these limited time collabs, the only one that I've heard of coming back was Ninja. So Ninja, the streamer with the blue hair, they did one, and then I guess they probably re-upped or redid a contract, or maybe it was wildly successful and they did it again. So there's this uncertainty that's associated with these collabs because like it happened with He-Man and Skeletor, you know, and some of the other ones. I mean, there's a bunch that have been in the game. Xena, Prince or Warrior Princess, and Ronda Rousey. I those are the ones off my top of my head. The other thing too that is different about these Turtles is they're a 4-piece. In Raid Shadow Legends, I haven't seen that. What I have seen in the past is couples, like husband wife or married pairs, right? Like there's a bunch of them, right? Timid and Kaja and like SMA and whatever, right? There's a bunch of them, right? And this 4-piece team thing with the synergies, other than the union, the faction people, whatever, faction guardians, I've not really seen it before. Yeah. How to employ a subsuggest. Yeah. So what has surprised me though is that they did the He-Man one very different than the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So they had like a battle pass where you could buy He-Man for like $40 and a bunch of other stuff. But it was a part of their battle pass, right? That they had just for He-Man. So that was very different. The other thing that is different is they gave Skeletor for a login. So in this one, they did Michelangelo for a login. And they did a Donatello. Donatello was a fusion, which I gotta straight up, I don't know or think that it's possible if you just started the game. But my understanding is that new players were given the opportunity to open up 10 sacred shards, and the 10th sacred shard was a guaranteed Donatello. Is that right? And then as far as I'm concerned, the Raphael unlock method was beyond challenging from the way I see it for a brand new player. And then we don't know how we're going to get Leonardo yet. Leonardo's probably going to be some sort of sacred shard opening. We don't know. Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's the way it's been. But there's an end date to this collab, and it's in November sometime. I don't know the date off the top of my head. The 10th stands out to me, but I'm not sure. All right. I think Priest Guard. So if you guys are Raid Shadow Legends, or if you're Marvel Strike Force people, I think that Priest Guardian is the Steven of Raid Shadow Legends. You guys know Steven in Marvel Strike Force? I think Priest Guardian is the Steven of Marvel Strike Force. Rastalin, some guys Steven goes by Rastalin on some platforms and he goes by Steven on others. I got 55 shards for Raphael, a new player, and offered to buy the remaining 45 shards for $90. Yeah. I'm at a loss? Haha, okay. Oh, Steven? Rast Steven? Oh, this guy right here. This guy right here, Steven 43084. I see him like he is like the walking database of Marvel Strike Force. Super helpful. Like anytime, if you're in a stream and you ask a question, he knows the answer. He pulls it up. Like he pulls up shit out of nowhere. Like he's got databases of information, and he's just like, "Here's the answer. I was in that was," and I don't know, man. Oh, there you go. There he is, right there, Steven. Yeah. I didn't know you were watching. Anyways, you're awesome, is what I'm trying to say. Donatello is so good, by the way. I'm using Donatello right here. For me, Donatello is the best turtle. Outside of the team. I mean, I'm sure that Leonardo is better in a lot of ways, but for me, I've gotten so much use out of Donatello. So, is there anybody here in chat that is running Titus without Wixel? I've watched the Bronco videos. I need to probably rewatch them. I can't figure it out. Because I have Titus and I'm not getting good use. I know you have to use like the blood shield rings and count the cooldowns of shields and keep the number at 2, and I watched it and I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I love Donatello. So what I'm waiting for is round 25. The only thing I care about in this entire run is to get to the Viper form and then get this right here. That's my only purpose today in this, is to get this 3-star Basalt. So I'm trying to he doesn't change into the Viper form the Viper form until 7 turns. I don't have Brogni. I don't have Brogni or Wixel. But there is a non-Wixel, non-Brogni team comp. I had a hard time figuring it out. Or maybe I don't have the right gear. All right, Yolanda. Well, let me know if you're around, if you get it to work. Okay, we have to save cooldowns on Lydia here. Okay, let's keep this going. All right, we're waiting for this to get to turn 25. Yeah, Blood Shield is only from like Clan Boss, right? Or CVC. I feel like it's very random too. All right, we need to save everything here. Well, not that. Let's save that. I want to extend that. I'm gonna, let's save that. Okay, we need to cleanse ASAP. That's a cleanse. Oh no, I want to do the poisons. There's the poisons. There's the cleanse. There's the poison sensitivity. Ooh, I need the term meter, right? CVC, yeah. Poison. All right, that'll give cooldowns. Poison. Poison sensitivity. We got to do that before 30. 150K. I think we got it. Maybe. I'd be pissed if we don't. Poison. Please go to 1. Yes. Okay. All right. I think we got it. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. We got it to work. All right. We got it. All right. All right, well, this takes a little bit of time here. It's not the most exciting. I think I'm happy with what I got done today. I learned a lot, got a lot done. The 3 basalt is super helpful. Let me ask this. So I've took all of my wand of submissions and cat gaze to 4. Is the coronet worth taking to 4? Or what other epic slash rare, if any, are worth taking to 4? I feel like the coronet might be the journal with Molten Deathwell. I'm not really sure. When this is over, maybe you'll help me like make a determination on a tier list of what would be effective at going from 3 to 4. Because it's somewhat of a decision for me. Because my limited access is to 3 basalts. Coronet just helps you get to the 30% faster, so I don't know if that's that great, right? Which would help, like, I use, like, Tholen and Razelvarg as Coronet relics, I think. Or is there another epic, like Golden Elixir or something that's good at 4? I'm not even sure. Grim Reaper Raid. Thank you. Welcome in, my guy. We're playing Raid Shadow Legends. And I am a relatively new Raid Shadow Legends. I've been playing for a year. So I'll tell you where I'm in the game. I am, I can hard 10 everything. I can hard 10 everything. I can 25 everything. I can sim Hydra and max out rewards. I can sim Clan Boss. Right now on Chimera, I'm trying to get the 3-star Basalt. That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm trying to get this 3-star Basalt. I can't do the last level to get to the 4. I'm still struggling in hard faction wars, and I still struggle in the hard mode of Curse City. Everything else in the game I got pretty much down, so I'm newer to Raid. I've got all 4 turtles, and that's about it. I have a butt. How's it doing, Grim Reaper? How you been? What's up, babe? We going to the store? That's it, yeah. Or do you want me to do it? I can go with you. You wait until I'm on 50 of 65. And then I just need to get a suggestion on, and then I can go. Less than that, yeah. Yeah, okay. You finished hard faction war day. Isn't there like a really ugly one, like, the second to last Sylvan Watchers? Isn't that one just a mess? I'm nowhere near close to finishing Faction War hard. Not even close. Not even remotely close. Congratulations, by the way. Is that mythical playable? That's the easy one? Okay. Two more turns. The worst mythical in the game? Alright, so you're just going to save her for like a personal CVC or champion chase or something? Yeah. See, the worst mythical in the game, boy, for as hard as Faction Wars is, that's baffling to me. That's baffling to me. So I do need suggestions. I want to show everybody my, when we get out of this, I want to show everybody my, my relic inventory. And I don't have, I've already taken all of my Cat's Gaze and Wand of Submissions up to 4. And so, you know, if there's some other relics that are worth going to 4, maybe you guys will tell me which ones you like. I was thinking Coronet, but there's some other ones. Polar is instant 1k points. Okay. Okay, we're done with this. Today was successful. This is exactly what I was trying to figure out to do, is how to do exactly what I just did. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Let's go look at my relics. Pull now for shards or wait for Hero's Path? I guess I don't understand. Are you going for Bloody Mary? I mean, it's 6 sacreds. The 6 sacreds to finish the summon rush now. Hero's Path, who knows what it's going to cost. If you want to get Bloody Mary, I think you're. If you don't, you got to do the champion. You got to do. It's not an easy question. I don't know the answer. It depends on whether or not you think you're going to be fine during the champion chase or the Hero's Path or not. I did this summon rush right now because I'm always worried that I'm going to miss an event or just forget about something, or I'm a dumbass at time. Let's see. Let's go to collection. So you can see all of my wands are at 3 or 4. Yeah, I spent the 6 sacreds. Also, I was pretty excited about getting Wixel. I don't have Wixel, and so that was what pushed me over the top. You know, the boosted rate for Wixel. I ended up pulling 6 epics, and that was that. But I always screw it up. I always fuck it up. Like, let me show you my fusion calendar right here, right? So we're right here in the summon rush, right? And then the Hero's Path is going to start. And this is going to be open shards and get artifacts. And there's a total of 75 here. And so in total, there's only 50 are skippable. Now, where are you going to skip those 50? Are you going to skip them now? Or are you going to... I usually do every possible event. And I know this is not the smart way to do it. But I do every possible event because I'm always afraid that I'm going to miss something. And then when I get to the end and I'm done, then I'll be like, I don't want to do this champion chase. I'm good. Or not champion chase, but this... Gear Hunters. Yeah, I just don't feel like doing it. I don't want to do this Gear Enhancement Gear Hunter, something like that. I don't want to do Dragon Tournament. I wait to the end to decide. And I know I've watched a lot of like Boozer videos, and he's actually skipping the Summon Rush. I'm just too scared to do it. Summon Champs? Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, any of these worth taking to 4? Any of these epics or rares? Have any of you guys personally taken them to 4? Like the coronets I thought about. Double points for Prime? Oh, I don't know. I don't open Primals unless it's got double Mythicals. Is that running? I didn't see that. I never, for me, I don't open these Primal Shards unless it's 1% Mythical. I never open these Primals unless it says 1%. I just don't, I mean, if you're spending money, maybe, but I can't. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just opened Sacreds for this. But I was also looking for Wixel. Yeah, my personal strategy for primals is to never open them unless there's 1% mythical here. Oh, really? There's double points for primal. Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, is that just the spending option? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Anyways, back to I'm needing suggestion on if any of these. Let me just go over all my rare relics. I wish that I could eliminate hide groups. Okay, yeah. So I've got one mythical. That's already at 4. But are any of these like I don't even have this equipped. Is this worth taking to 4? I love this Perched Shadow. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't even use this. I'm really not sure how to use this. I feel like that would be good on like Michelangelo, right? Is that a good one on Michelangelo? Because of that barrier thing? Or should I put that on Raphael because Raphael's being a turd right now? I also really like these cornets. What did they change it? I didn't look at the discovery path because it is it the same as last time? I just don't see the value on that. There. Cornet on Michael. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Cornet on my. Yeah, Cornet's great. I put Cornet on Razelvarg and my damage dealers. Razelvarg and Tholen, my clan boss damage dealers. But I'm having survivability problems with Raphael. He actually and maybe until I get the 5 on him, I'm gonna be pissed off. All right, I appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with Raphael. I can't get anywhere with him. Ugh. I really don't have all the pieces for it anyways. Well, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I'm going to raid a Marvel Strike Force stringer on Twitch. And I will say goodbye to the rest of you. You guys are the best. Thank you for being here and have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Bye for now.